Welcome to another video. It's episode 21, and we're here to kick some old man ass and progress in the storyline.
We're kicking hitchhikers' asses now, but
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Also, so glad you got me in the middle of a throat clear.
I thought it was the perfect time to lead in, dude.
That's awesome. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm so bad at this game.
It's Alucard, dude.
No, shut up.
What do you mean?
That was so long ago. Please don't do this
when
again.
I can see my little guy. I love seeing images.
No.
I love seeing images of my favorite guy.
Alucard, you must perish. You're gone.
No.
Oh, he lived. He said, I lived, bitch. Now I'm gonna spit water at you.
You know another game I want to play? I don't think this is a game for this channel, but I just want to play it in general, is Viva Pinata. I loved that game so much as a kid. And
there's multiple Viva Pinatas, right?
I don't know. To me, there's only one.
Because I think there's like a farming one, and then there's like a party game one.
Hell if I know which one I played. I played the one that was on the one. It's like it's just Viva Pinata, I think.
Okay.
Maybe there's something else to it, but it's like it's the one. The audience will know.
It's just like Neo.
But I love that game, and I watched the full play, like a bit of it on YouTube the other day. It's so crazy, isn't it? How the sound effects of the game sticks with you, you know, like the little like sounds that just like the menu sounds, you know, and like the choosing stuff. It's like weird how those little things that you wouldn't think make an impact on you stick with you, and you're like, oh my god, that sound like just came back to me. It's so bizarre.
It's incredible.
And that's just like it's crazy that sound design is so significant that even like a menu, like beep beep beep, you know, that certain kind of sound it makes. You're like, oh, I remember this. I was there.
I think it was even a step further for me, because I just like the soundtracks of the games too so much that they still live in my soul.
Well, yeah.
I wish there were more soundtracks, like game soundtracks on Spotify.
Yeah.
I already have so many, but like, you know, I don't want to change too much as a person. I love listening to all those old soundtracks. They bring me joy from my childhood.
It's very
not
good.
Even maybe not even childhood, because I like listen to Nier music still, and I played those games like a couple years ago.
It doesn't take too much time for it to feel kind of nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like it can just be a couple years and like already feeling like, oh, Black Remorse.
Yeah, I keep leaving Mewtwo out. I'm so sorry, Mewtwo. I'll change for you, Mewtwo.
Incredible. Marky.
I don't know who to throw out.
Marky. Oh, he's dying. Never mind.
Yeah, he's also not doing great either. Also, it's a bird, so it wouldn't really. I'm gonna throw out Squirtlet.
Okay.
That's good. You haven't used them in a while.
Get them wet.
Get them wet. You heard it here. 2028. Get them wet.
Get them wet. Hell yeah.
I think the big thing why I love Nier Automata so much, or Automata, however you want to say it, is because I originally played it like a couple years after it came out.
Yeah. Is it the same reason I like Final Fantasy VII so much?
No. No. Well, I don't know. I do love 2B a lot, but
no, it's a good game.
That's not the only reason.
It's a good game.
I think it's also because I love that game so much, and I played it before the fall of man, you know?
Yeah.
Before the bad era started.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, from everything I've seen, it's a really good game.
Oh, it's incredible.
And yeah, if you play something at a specific time in your life, it's gonna stick with you. Where's the fighter? Are we fighting nothing? God, hello?
Did the game freeze?
We're cursed.
Hold on.
Oh no.
I gotta fix some things.
We need technical difficulties.
It's my controller. Don't worry, everybody.
Your keyboard?
I'm not using the keyboard. I'm using a controller.
Nice. Of course, because it's not like you're emulating this.
Yeah, no, but
obviously
I am using a controller.
Okay, great.
I don't know, I must have bumped the cord or something. Whoa! I forgot about this guy.
That's a big bird. Shout out to Big Bird.
I love Big Bird.
But yeah, if you do something at a certain time in your life and it like is during or before a big change, that like kind of sews it to your soul.
Yeah.
It means a lot to you.
Pidgeotto, no! Sorry, buddy. I fucking fried him and ate him.
Delicious.
Mimian.
I got in trouble in a chapel last month playing Ezio's family song on the piano, of all things. So let me set it up for you.
Okay,
We're in the chapel.
I'm a little confused.
There's a piano, so there's a chapel in the hospital, right? And so they have a piano and an organ. And that thing was not working, so I was just playing the piano a little bit, and I was playing Ezio's Family, like the song from the games. It's like a very sad sounding song. It's really good. It's pretty simple to play. So I was just playing a little bit of it. But like the piano, I couldn't control, like it's like a piano, it's not like electric, so I can't control the volume. I just was trying to play softly so it wasn't too loud. And my mom was there too, and then one of the, what are they called? God, what are those people called? A chaplain walks in, and he's like, I was like, oh, and so I stopped playing because I was shy. And I stopped, he's like, oh, that was beautiful. I was like, thanks. And then he just sat there, and it was very awkward, and my mom was like, oh, so what song were you playing? And I didn't want to tell my mom in front of the chaplain that I was playing a song from a video game. So I was like, oh, I said it's some Italian song. I was like, that's kind of right? It's like, it's for an Italian, family in a video game.
Sure, I guess you're not
I'm
wrong.
not lying, but I was like, I wonder if this guy was young enough to where I was like, he might actually know. So I was like, I don't know, but he didn't like react, so I don't think he knew. But he was like, who are you guys here for? As if, I don't know, it's like, as if we were, like, heathens hanging out in a hospital chapel for fun.
Yeah.
And he was like, who are you here to see? He like wrote down her name. He was like, I'll pray for her. And it's like, no, you're just checking to make sure that we actually are here for someone. It was so awkward. But then he left, right? And then I said, well, now that I don't have an audience, I started playing again. I actually said that out loud, and then he walked back in. I was like, oh my god. So he 100% heard me. He 100% heard me say that. I was like, oh.
Oh, dude, that's embarrassing.
It was, dude. I like sat there. I was like, oh. I felt that through my whole body. And when he left again, my sister was like, She's like, that's embarrassing of you to have said that.
That's so crazy.
I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
He just came back in. I was like, what the hell, dude? Get out of here. It was so awkward. But I was like, are we in trouble? Are we in like... I think they just think that people are like fucking in there. I don't know why people would be fucking and playing the piano at the same time. That would be very romantic, I guess, but also weird. In skill, I suppose.
Speaking of romantic, beauty, Lola.
Look at this. Look at those heels. Have you ever tried to walk in heels at all?
I have. Yeah, it's not fun.
Have you ever done it on grass before?
No.
It is very hard. So I don't know how this lady is doing, but she's got such strong legs to do so. You have to like put all your weight on your toes.
There's a scene in Resident Evil 2, the remake, where there's this character, Ada Wong, who just exclusively wears high heels.
Yes.
And we're going over like grates and shit in the sewers, and she's just fine. She's just good.
Well, have you ever seen that picture of Rihanna where she's walking on grates with her heels in real life? Yeah, like, whoa.
Wow, dude.
I was like, how, like, it still to this day amazes me. It's incredible how she does that. Because she's done it more than once. Unless those are edited, but at least one of them I think is real.
Okay, going back to your church chapel thing.
Yeah.
First, I didn't know you could play the piano. That's cool.
A little bit. I can't read music. I just learn things like muscle memory, but I can't. Please don't be too impressed. I can play like a couple songs. I would like to learn to read music and play the piano properly. I can play like somebody that I used to know. Shout out to that old ass song, dude. It's,
awesome.
It's an old one. There's a couple of them, but I can play like the little tune in God, what's that Coldplay song? Is it Clocks? I think. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But you know, I just have muscle memory it. That's a word. Why is Monkey doing that to us? Hello?
Oh, I'm healing him. He's all good.
Me?
Yeah, he's coming.
That was abrasive, dude. What the? Hey! Whoa! I don't like how they approach like that.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing is, he might have known maybe, but like, that's an old game, you know?
Yeah.
Like you were saying, it's nostalgic for people in video games, little sounds and stuff, but I couldn't say it off the top of my head.
Yeah, he might have been like, I recognized that a little bit. Because he was nice at first, but the weird vibe started when he like sat there and then like questioned us on what we were doing. I was like, we're in the chapel, dude. I don't know, what do you think?
Everybody?
What? Are we about to level up?
Some silence.
Oh?
No, we're not about to level up, but listen.
Okay.
I'm gonna put cool shades on Mewtwo.
Oh my god, does it show up in the sprite?
No, but I wish it did. Here's what I was gonna ask though, Bilbo. Can you find a tiny little pair of sunglasses and put it on Persian? Okay, I think that's all we need, and then I'm gonna go into
this household.
Pokemon. Switch them over. I think the glasses would be better on WoW, but for the bit.
It's for the bit. How many times have you done something for the bit?
I try to do everything for the bit. Nothing in my life is serious.
Waking up is for the bit.
I think I'm just gonna do a little joke and wake up now.
Big Moon.
Oh.
Clefairy! I hate Clefairy.
Big Moon.
I
thought you said Big Moon, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's Clefairy, the moon Pokemon.
Sure.
Oh, fuck. What were we talking about earlier?
Chapel.
Oh.
Piano.
So, do you know commercial jingles?
Yeah? Like know of them? Yes?
Yeah, so in one of the episodes that came out for Zelda... Yep. One of the episodes that came out for Zelda, I have all the sounds randomized in that game.
Oh, yes.
So, I pulled the Master Sword, and the fucking Old Spice jingle played. And it took me and Bilbo, like, I immediately started laughing, but it took me and Bilbo, like, a good, 30 seconds to try and remember what the fuck that jingle was.
Yeah.
So that's just, maybe that's what that guy was going through.
Yeah, because there's a difference between recognizing and knowing.
Yeah.
Yep, I get that. Oh my god, my sister's on a hunt to this day. So, shout out to the audience if you could help on this hunt, mini hunt. The song, I don't like Taylor Swift, and I don't listen to her music very much, but my sister really likes her. You know, I don't know, it is what it is. There's this one song, god, what's it called? Back to December, or something like that. December something.
Okay.
A person that knows Taylor Swift would know this. There's a part in the song that leads up to the chorus that sounds a lot like another country song. And my sister's been trying to find it, so if you know what that sounds like, if you know what I'm talking about,
put it in the comments. Any Swifties out there?
Yeah, any Swifties, any country and Swiftie fans in our audience, there's gotta be like at least one, right? There's gotta be.
At least one.
At least one. There's gotta be.
So, what the fuck? I walk over here, both of these girls come and fight me, but now I can't go up there.
Oh shit, dude. You're
okay.
You're getting cock-blocked.
I'm getting fucking railed, dude. Okay, let's use wah.
Wow.
I'm about to wah your ass off.
From her. Dude,
wow.
So, you know, I went to the gastroenterologist, right, yesterday? I was looking up what to expect at your first gastroenterologist appointment, and for the audience, it's just something with my throat, but, you know, a gastroenterologist is like all of that, and they said they could stick a finger up your ass. It's a my problem being only in my throat, I thought, I went in the shower. When I was in the shower, I thought, should I clean my ass more than usual? Hey God, I swear to God, I did.
Should
I
I
did.
be prepared for this?
I like got prepared for someone to see that just in case. It's like, I don't think they'll stick a finger up my butt, but if they do, at least I'll be clean. I mean, I always do clean myself, but I was like extra sure. I was like, okay, this is gonna be so clean.
There's two types of cleaning, right? And I get what you're saying.
There's like an everyday clean, and someone's gonna put a finger up my butt clean.
Yeah, exactly.
So I did that.
Which means basically I have to get my finger up my ass to make sure it's clean.
I took a shower today that was someone's putting my finger up my ass kind of shower.
Exactly. Look, I totally get it.
I was like, just in case. But they didn't even look at my stomach, much less my asshole. She like touched my throat for a moment. She's like, ah, yeah, okay, cool. Like, they touched me barely.
We know what's going on here.
I was like, oh man, you don't even realize I was ready for you to put a finger inside of me. But that's great.
Do you want to do it real quick? I'll bend over. We don't know what's fully wrong with me. If you want to just get in there real quick.
You never know. I mean, I'm having a problem with my throat, but that could go down all the way to my butt. There could be something. I feel something. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, oh shit.
So yeah, that's the kind of morning I had. And I was like, well, you have to be ready for anything. There was a guy on a bike over there.
I did see that, but I wanted to get this person out of here first. I'm gonna fight everybody mood right now, so.
I like that.
Just we don't have to like level up a lot more later.
Yeah, makes sense. Aww.
Even though I will just do it off camera and find another shiny again.
Of course, that's the only time we find shinies. Is when me and the audience are not here.
Dude, Bilbo's doing this really cool thing with his Pokemon stickers where he's like making shiny versions of them.
Oh shit, he should overlay an image.
Oh,
I want to see in the audience.
Yeah, show off one of your Pokemon stickers.
And post the link to the store in the description. Wink, wink. It'll be down there.
Wink, wonk.
Wink, wonk. Nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge. Go to Bilbo's store.
Right now.
Go buy a sticker. Oh, I don't know why I wing attacked a Pidgey. It probably isn't gonna. Never mind, it's dead. Don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
All of my problems are for naught.
I laughed and coughed at the same time there.
Yeah, that's all good.
That's a great noise. Bilbo should bump that audio to like 10,000% so everyone hears that.
Are you a person that gets like grossed out or like mid by that, like coughs and stuff? Because
no.
I really don't mind them.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm just embarrassed easily.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's all it takes.
Getting a finger up my ass? No embarrassment.
I was like, wow, this is gonna be such an experience. Dude, I was so mentally prepared. I was like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I just don't know. But the funny thing is, I will not take a strep throat test, but I'm ready to get something. It's different. Like when I was at the end, they're like, can we do a strep test? I was like, no, you won't do that. Oh, like this guy's got like a little cage.
Yeah.
What are the odds that a bird's about to come?
There it is.
Sniffed it.
It came.
Nice. Love that. You know, now in hospitals they have robot nurses running around.
Oh, dude, the future is now.
Yeah, the name is Moxie for all of them, at least at our hospital. And my sister was convinced that if you talk to them, that it would say hello back. And so she would get shy. She like kept on getting shy and would like not approach it and say anything. And finally we were leaving the room one day and it went right by us and like it stopped because it sensed us. And so it paused and my sister said, she like raised her hand very weakly and said, hello? And it didn't respond to her.
Did it say anything?
No, it didn't. It didn't. It doesn't do that. And I was dying because it was like a 2-week lead up to that moment of her trying to like approach it, and it was for naught. It was so silly. So yeah, if you see a robot nurse, don't say hello. It will not talk to you. I'm so sorry.
It's really fascinating how much, like, in a cyberpunk dystopia we're probably just soon gonna be in.
Yeah. Because she even has like a little face, like a little robot face on the screen. I'm like, don't look at me. I hate that.
That's pretty cool. I really do like it, but it just makes me like laugh because you know that new cyberpunk game that came out, right?
Recently?
Yeah.
Like in the last couple months?
Oh,
like you mean a couple years ago?
The cyberpunk game. You know what I'm talking about.
I didn't know if there was a new one, dude. I didn't know.
No, there's not.
I mean, it's 2028, but okay. So the one that came out a couple years ago, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
It has robot nurses?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, a lot of the stuff that's in it just feels like it could be here any day.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And like, I would like to see, well, I don't know. I think that there's a good mix of, like, it can help. I think it's good right now because it doesn't actually give anyone anything. It just gives it to the nurses to give to people. So it's kind of like a transportation system throughout the hospital. So they can transport stuff from, like, the ER to other places or, you know, whatever. Like, meals from the kitchen go up to the nurse stations and then they give it to you. So, like, that's pretty chill. But it would be weird to get to the point where they're actually interacting with the patients more, you know?
Yeah.
Also, what happens if someone, like, rolls up on it and, like, you know, beats it up? Like, as it was...
Why would they do that?
Well, I don't know, dude. My intrusive thoughts, I was like, what if I just... Because you
can't...
I
just start punching this thing?
Yeah, I thought, what if I just start absolutely going ham on this thing?
Does it have a self-defense?
Yeah. Yeah, my sister said, she's like, what happens if we block it? And I told her a gun comes out.
Yeah, it just fucking kills you. It turns into a pharmacist instead of a pharmacist.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a healer, but...
Yep.
But, you know...
let's do that.
Applied in a good way. I think if it was, like, AI, that's when it starts to be weird. As long as it's just, like, a little robot thing delivering things, it's probably fine.
Yeah, AI can suck my nut. I mean, AI at one point was very cool, but the ways it's being used now is just kind of shitty.
It's crazy how it's coming for creative stuff first. Like, hello? Can we not come for other jobs that no one wants to do so we can get some kind of universal income?
Remember when they were like, oh, we're gonna build these robots and all this other stuff and then we don't have to work anymore. What happened?
Like, what if we actually just let robots control entertainment? And you still get to flip a burger. Would you like that? Would you like to hear a robot's story of love while you cannot afford a McDonald's meal? Do you like that?
I would love robots to flip my burgers. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's just a machine. One day when the robots take over, they're going to hear this. They're going to come for you first.
What? Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, they're going to kill me, dude. Like, oh, I heard you wanted us to just flip burgers, huh? Yeah, I think AI should... I don't see a world where that ever is beneficial. Ever. I mean, maybe you could be like, well, they could diagnose people, but well, I don't know, but I just feel like...
I mean, that's really what writers and actors are striking about right now.
Yeah,
like, why they're doing that, so...
Yeah. Well, I think it'll be good. I'm glad to see all the strikes.
Yeah, same.
The people. I think that...
Or the people...
You said the animators are doing it. Is that just in America?
I said... Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase. I said the animators are talking about doing it.
Okay.
I haven't started.
I think that animation across the world should go on strike, too.
Yeah. They need better pay, too.
I think
Me as an artist...
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think that they should have to release stuff so quickly.
Yes! Look, I think it's okay if they want to pump out stuff quickly, just pay them more.
Have enough people on staff to be able to handle
also,
it.
yeah, have enough people, yeah.
As long as people are not overtime consistently and they're being paid enough. Like, yeah, if you can pump out an episode every week, as long as you have enough people to do it, then fine. Or like a mangaka, like if they can't, I don't know how a mangaka does that every week, like draw so much.
Well, the mangakas have like a team usually.
Okay, that's good.
Most
I guess
of the
that
time.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because not every mangaka is like doing every fucking background and every like crowd of people and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's even people who like will do explosions and shit for them.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess that's terrible then.
Then there are other people, of course, who are like, I'll do it by myself.
And then they die.
And then they die.
I guess it just depends. I mean, I know a lot of people that like do their own thing and they pretty much do it alone, or they might have like a person that does flat colors, like people that like have a Patreon for their comic, but they're not releasing it like in a, like they're not doing like a whole chapter a week kind of thing. They'll do like a couple pages a week at most, or like a page a week sometimes. Like I follow someone on Patreon every now and then when I can afford it, and they make like $200,000-$300,000 a year on their comics, and they post like I think they post like 3 pages a week, which for like the amount of money they're making, like they built up to that. You know, it didn't start off like that. They did like 1 page a week at first.
Yeah.
But now I think they have like 1 other helper. So you know.
That's pretty cool. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, I feel like that would be. I would love to do that. Just like have like a little Patreon, do your comic, nothing crazy.
I'd love to do comics. I still write down comic ideas.
Remember
like to this day.
Our comic idea that was almost like it barely was like. Remember the OC we made?
Yeah, dude.
Do you remember her?
I think their name was Max.
Yeah, it was, dude. It was Max. And it was kind of like a cyberpunk-ish vibe we were going with.
Yeah, I remember I drew like a mafia man for it or something.
There's a drawing of Max somewhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Did you draw it or did I do it? I can't remember.
Dude. We
Or
might have
was it
like
like a
worked on
group
it
effort?
together. I think it was a group effort. I think I have it though for sure, somewhere.
Well, hey, if you guys are into a cyberpunk aesthetic comic from us, let us know.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get on that one day.
Shout out to Max. I think we spelled it some specific way too.
Yeah, we spelled it like some cool way.
Yeah, some cyberpunk way. But yeah, I need to. I was thinking about that because I have my OCs. I'm like, one day I'm gonna make a comic, but it's like you gotta do it, you know? Like you can always keep on thinking one day. My timeline for me is that I have to be doing it by the time I'm 30. That's like a hard limit. If I'm not,
that's a pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty
like,
good.
I still feel like I'm learning a lot of stuff in anatomy, especially. But I was like, if I'm not doing it by 30, I will. It better be.
I really like.
Bird. 2 heads?
Oh my god, have you not seen this Pokemon?
Double head? Nice.
Double no head?
No head?
Wing attack this bird's heads off?
Do?
It's called Doduo.
No, is it?
Doduo?
In Virginia, we would pronounce that do. It's just a regional
You pronounce
thing.
things with... Okay, alright, okay. Look, I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah.
I've got a couple... Oh, what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted about
doo-doo? It's been almost 30 minutes.
Oh shit, I forgot.
What were you gonna say though first? Don't leave me.
Yeah, I won't leave you, don't worry. I was gonna say... I really like seeing the art progression in long comics and stuff like that. So I think people who think, that's me and you included, that we need to be at our top perfect peak form before we can make a comic are
not true.
wrong.
That's true. So I do have a lot of there's some webcomics out there that definitely it's like it feels like magic, the difference between the start to even like 1 book in, you know? So that is true. I was thinking, I know that I should not wait forever for like the thing is like I think also I need to divorce myself from the idea that the story I have in my head right now is like my ultimate story, because I feel like sometimes as a creator you can think the first bigger idea you had is the only big idea you'll ever have, you know, and that you have to save that for later, you know. So I'm afraid that like, well, I don't want to make it to where like this is the only story I can tell and it's like I won't ever have anything else. I mean, some people it's
ultimately,
like that, but you know, not always.
I think ultimately we all can't be fucking Ichiro Oda and just pump out one big banger for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, I think you just have to shoot out some shit
Yeah.
before you hit a hot spot.
And well, see, this thing is like I want to reach a middle ground between those two ideas, between thinking there's only one or like a lot or whatever. I thought maybe I could do like a very short one shot of like something. It could be with my main characters, but not going to the main storyline yet because I just want to get some of the kinks of just technical comic making out. You know, just the idea of formatting and all that. You know. And kind of like
I get it.
I thought about doing a fan comic, you know, of like characters that already exist. And just have fun with that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But it could also be original story. Probably original story would be better in the long term. But anyway,
I got a bunch of comic ideas. We could talk about it offline so nobody steals them. Oh
no, yeah, exactly, dude.
I'll hit you up.
Hey, you know, seriously, I'm afraid sometimes to post some of my character Zeno specifically. One time I wanted to post something on TikTok, but I was like, TikTok's kind of a weird vibe with art. Like, there's some good stuff, but there's also a lot of immaturity and like needless, like immature drama. And I was like, if someone steals Zeno somehow, the idea of someone stealing a character it's pretty rare, but I've seen it happen before for like to some bigger artist, and I was like, yeah, no, this is my baby. You don't get to see them. It's like it's a little pretentious, but it is also like, you know, people do steal shit, you know, or they can like go pretty close to like, oh, this is not. I promise this is not your character. Like, this is special.
I have never been worried about somebody stealing my character, but I definitely don't want to just like, let me roll out this comic idea for you, you know?
IDs are much easier to steal than like a design.
Yeah.
People are more bold to do that than the visual design. Well,
okay, we gotta go. We went way too long. Anyway, I hope you all are having a great time. This is a pretty fun episode.
Yes.
Pretty crazy shit that we said, but please,
if you go
like,
to the doctor,
comment,
get ready.
subscribe. Get ready for some fingers up your ass.
Anyway, bye bye. Anytime, bye bye.